Hey guys, it's October 20th, 2017. It's been pretty stormy in Seattle. Still kind of windy today too. It's been raining a lot. So this is the garden update. You can see the potatoes are definitely dying back. And the other one, most of the leaves are dead now. So they are definitely ready for harvest. And the wildflowers, you can see the core, um, uh, what is it? Plain corpses. They're flowering still. And the other wildflowers, like the crimson clovers, some of the leaves have started turning yellow. I don't see any flowers yet, so I doubt we're gonna see any flowers from them this year. And then the tree is doing well. Artichoke. Wait, no. The Venus flytrap still growing. Actually, you can see some new leaves coming up still. And then the artichoke, you can see it's still growing, but then some of the leaves are turning yellow. Same for this one. You can see new growth, but then some leaves are turning yellow. And the catnips, I think the growth has stopped. As you can see, the leaves are turning kind of purplish, which is interesting. And lily, peonies are pretty much the same. This ivy plant is looking healthy, still growing, which is nice. The raspberry, you can see the leaves are turning color. It's getting yellow and no more flowers, and the fruits are just falling right now. The blueberry, you can see the leaves are turning yellow and red. Lily of the Valley, pretty much gone now. The strawberries, you can see some of the leaves is turning color. But then you can still also see some of the some new growth coming up. So it's probably an evergreen variety. Maybe I just need to cut the old leaves off to, get rid of the older leaves and stuff. But yeah, it's not changing too much. And then this blueberry, you can see it's the same thing. Leaves are changing color, yellow and red. These clovers are doing well. You can see, still growing. And the lacy phacelia is still flowering, and the new plants are growing a lot slower. Guess it's because the temperature is lower. And you can see the straw flower. I told you, I think a few videos ago, when it rains, the flower kind of closed, and you can kind of see that over here, especially the ones that has already done flowering with the seeds. You can see it's closed up. The asparagus, you can definitely see the yellow now. The other parts is turning yellow too. So yeah, it's dying back now. And the small hydrangea plant is doing well. You can see it's still flowering, and the leaves are still green. And you can see right here, more flowers are coming up, and the older flowers are pretty heavy because of the rain, so it's fallen. But as you can see, the flower is kind of the color is kind of fading away. And the bigger hydrangea plants, the leaves are definitely turning color. You can see some yellow and red. But then some parts are still flowering, so that's cool. The herbs, you can see this rosemary, this part of the plant is kind of turning color, which is weird, because I think it's supposed to be evergreen. So I'm not too sure what's going on. Hopefully it won't die. Lavender, you can see the flowers are still here. I like the purple very much, it's dark. Just some more lavender flowers coming up, and the plant itself is doing pretty well. The vines, you can see the morning glory is still flowering, and there's a lot more flowers gonna come up. So over the place, you can see here's a lot more new flowers, and the cypress vine, I don't think there's any more new flowers. Most of them have turned into seed, like this. You can see this is a cypress vine seed, and this is a new morning glory flower. And the dahlia, you can see there's still a few flowers, and the plant itself is just covered with powdery mildew, so that's pretty bad. Rhubarb is dying back, you can see there's only a few leaves left. And the cat lily, I move it under the roof so it doesn't get wet. You can see the other variety has started dying back too. You can see this one is kind of turning yellow. So after that, I'm gonna put this away. As for the indoor garden, the Hoya plant is doing well. Can't wait for the flowers from this orchid. And this orchid's doing well. This other orchids are all doing well. Snake plants looking good. Yeah. And then this orchid over here, you can see this new growth coming up right here. Hopefully it's gonna keep growing. It's growing pretty slowly though. These spider plants, you can see the roots growing. So I'm gonna transplant it soon. I've just been pretty lazy with stuff, so haven't really done anything with the garden. It's kind of messy. This orchid, prayer plants, they're all doing pretty well. Succulents, you can see they're all doing well too. The spider plants, more flowers coming up. The ferns are doing well. Nothing too much going on. And the other orchids are all doing well too. New growth is still growing, you can see. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. Hopefully I'll do some of the garden work this week, including transplanting these hydrangea. As you can see, there's a lot of roots now, so I think they're definitely ready for transplant. I have to work on those pretty soon. But yeah, that's it.